Hello everybody and welcome back. I am here today to crack on and hopefully finish off my project for this month. This is using my kit, Dear Dragonfly. Each week throughout May we've been having different challenges. There isn't a challenge for this final week of May. It's kind of a catch-up week, so if you have perhaps missed one of the weeks and you want to go back and do it, you have until Friday to post in the Facebook group with the hashtag Dear Dragonfly, and then on Friday I'm going to be gathering the names and doing a prize drawing either Friday evening or Saturday morning, but I'll do a little bit of a prize drawing and give away a kit to 3 winners who have been participating in the group. Now, you don't necessarily have had to have done any of the challenges. You could have made something either with the kit that you purchased, or alongside the challenges I have been publishing some freebies. So if you've used the freebies and created something, even if it's nothing to do with a challenge, still make sure that you're posting in the Non-Stop Papercrafts Facebook group using the hashtag Dear Dragonfly, and you'll still be entered into the prize drawing at the end. It has been really wonderful actually to see all of the different creative projects, especially those that are just using the freebies, because obviously while there have been a lot of freebies this month, you obviously have a smaller selection of papers than having the full kit. My own project this month has been a small one. I have showed this in one of the challenges, just a little quick flip through, but as I said, I want to kind of get it finished today. I just picked a small book that I have altered. This is going to be a little gratitude journal, so I have kept it very plain, very simple. There isn't too much in it, and I actually have a couple of envelopes to the side which have all of my fussy cuts of all different pockets and journaling cards and tags and things, which I will either add to this as I use this journal, or I might just save for another project and make something else at a later date. So I've got all those bits all cut out, ready to go. This particular envelope was actually one of the freebies. This was my journaling card within a journaling card within a journaling card, because you can write on the back, but I have put some of it in here. So before we carry on, I just want to show you where I've got so far. So as I said, I've altered this book. This was a book of different poems, but I really loved the cover. I thought the colours matched the kit really, really nicely. I've got my dangle on there, which was my week 3 challenge. I just wanted something small because obviously my spine is extremely thin. This is a very small book. On the cover, I have just layered up some fabric, some lace. This is one of the elements from the kit. I have these dragonfly brads, which I have just put through the fabric on here as well, and then used one of the words as well from the kit. So taking a little look inside, I have covered all of the pages. I did tear out a lot of the pages. There were very small signatures. There were only 4 pages in each signature. So I literally pulled one out, kept one, pulled one out, kept one, and went through like that. And then even then I tore out every other signature just to again make it so small and compact. And although I have got bits in here, it is starting to kind of open up on its own accord already. Which is why I haven't added all of the different bits of ephemera, because I do just want to use this for writing and putting my gratitudes in. So as I said, I have covered the inside pages. I've used washi tape up the spine just to kind of help reinforce each of the pages. The first page is a pocket, so I've already popped in a couple of the journaling cards from the kit. They have got lined paper on the back. So that obviously just makes it easy for writing. But again, they're nice and thin. I've got lots of spaces here where I can write little gratitudes. I kind of want to get into the habit of just writing, even if it's just one thing I'm grateful for each day or every couple of days. I'm not going to hang myself if I haven't filled it in every single day. But every time I find that I'm grateful for something, I'm just going to write them in here. So I love that I've got lots of little spaces to be able to do that. Again, on the next page, I've got quite a lot of writing space. I was debating whether to put some pockets in here, but again, I didn't want to bulk this up too much because I do just want to focus on the writing. I am, however, going to use the tags So they have got lined paper on the back. I have printed on 160 GSM, so it's thin but not paper thin. So it's not the same as copier paper. Copier paper is about 80 GSM normally. This is 160, so it's much more sturdy but not too thick that it's making my journal really bulky. So I think all I'm going to do is I am going to punch out my hole. I'm just going to ink around it, and I think I'm going to call that done. I may just put a little paper clip or something on there just to kind of paper clip that in. So I'm just going to grab my Salty Ocean. I'm going to use that just to kind of ink around the outside. And it just sort of takes away those white edges where obviously it's been cut out. There we go, and it does show on the back a little bit as well, where I've kind of just brushed down the edges. Okay, so I do want to punch that hole. So for that I'm going to use my crocodile. Okay, and just take away that white a little bit. Now I may decorate my paper clips at a later date, but for now I am just going to paper clip that in. So I'm just going to pop it on the side like that. And then on the other side, we've got this page here. I really love these with the dragonfly up the middle. And then I have these specimen cards in the kit. So I have put inside of this one, I can't remember when it was, sometime last year, I think it was a Globland order. I have these very sheer wings. And that's the colour they come in. I did just rub some ink on that one to make them look green, so I'm going to do something similar this time. But I was thinking of either sticking it to the page and it becomes a pocket, or hinging it with some washi tape and it flips out and I can still write then underneath, and when it's flipped over you can kind of see my writing underneath. So I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I think I might let it sort of flip out just for an extra bit of fun. So I'm going to grab some washi tape. Okay, so this one's quite a nice one because it's quite green. So I think I might use this. Though it's quite a thick paper, I'm not sure how well it's going to sort of bend and flex, but we'll see. So I'm just going to tear a little bit off. And I think I might just reinforce it with some glue, just to make sure that it does actually stick. And I'm just going to rub that up there. And then I want this hinging pretty much to the edge. So I think I'm going to put the glue on the actual washi tape this time. Now I've had this washi tape for years, and while it is still very sticky, I'm not sure it will hold with all of the kind of flipping backwards and forwards, which is why I'm putting the washi tape on. So I'm just going to have that sat at the bottom. And then I'm going to flip it over, give it a good fold, and I'm going to put some washi tape on this side as well, just to really make sure that it's not going to go anywhere. So I'm just going to pop the washi tape down. This time I'm going to apply the glue straight to the washi tape. Okay, and then just stick that down, and I'm just going to kind of burnish where that crease is as well, where the edge of the specimen card is, just so that when it comes over it does fold over nicely like that. Excellent. So I had one of the labels that said dragonfly. I thought since it's a dragonfly wing, I can have that on there. So that just flips open, and then obviously, like I said, I can still be writing down here. This I want to keep as it is, because like I said, I'm going to be writing my gratitudes. Same with this here, I want to keep that as it is. In the center, I have this folder which I've kind of just tucked in at the moment. I did start decorating the back with some of the circles from the kit. On this side, I was thinking of sticking my dragonfly and having the word glide. So I'm just going to round the edges. Okay, and obviously because this is pink, it's been quite nice actually using different inks to go around the edges, because normally my style is vintage, so that tends to be what I go for. So it's been quite nice to do something a little bit different. And I might just have that stuck on there, something like that. I don't really want to ink around this guy or gal, I don't know. You can see where I had a misprint on the back. My printer was having a funny 5 minutes. I'm just going to stick that on there as if that's flying up in that direction. And then the word glide. Just going to tuck under the wing slightly as well. And have that there. And then on the inside of that, we've got another large tag. So again, I've got my lined paper. So we're going to do the same for this one. So I'm just going to punch out the hole. That one was a little bit high, but that's fine. And then with my purple, I'm just going to go around this one as well. I really like these large tags. I do tend to include them often in my kits because it's nice just to have a really large writing space. And then we've got the blue flowers on the back. Okay, so there's that one. Again, I'm going to do the same thing. I am just going to kind of paper clip it in place. But before I do that, I think I want to ink around this one. And I might do that in pistachio. Whoops, throwing the ink around. My design team have done an absolutely amazing job with this kit as well. Seriously beautiful journals. They are listed down below. I do have them in my link tree, so please go and visit those ladies. Have a look at their projects because yeah, they are absolutely stunning. And as I said earlier, if you're looking for inspiration also to use this kit, just pop over to the Facebook group, because people are either just using freebies, as I said, or they have been creating things with the kit. and it's just absolutely amazing to sort of see what everybody's coming up with. So yeah, if you're looking for some inspiration, head over to the Facebook group. Right, okay, so that's that page there with those 2 dragonflies on. We've got that just tucked into the middle, like so. This one is again just going to be plain, and then we come to this specimen card. So this one I haven't done because I thought we could do that one together. So I'm just going to move all of this out the way so we can bring this one in. Right, so to be able to do this, first of all we need to cut out the window, so let's get that done. This I ordered from Temu. I absolutely love this. This is a ceramic pen, so it does cut. It has got a very sharp point to it, although it's not, like, wouldn't cut your skin, but it is super sharp and seems to cut through this paper really, really well. You can of course use a ruler. I am going to freehand because, well, why not? Let's be crazy. And yeah, I actually find this pen super easy to use. I think again because it does feel very much like a pen or holding a pencil. It is really, really nice. And reasonably easy to control. I mean, I can't cut straight for anything, so please don't take my skill into account of how good the blade is. The blade's really, really good. I just can't cut straight. But yeah, it's gone through those 2 layers easy enough. So that's those out. Let's put the lid back on. And then I want to ink this one. Now I've got blues and greens. I think I might use the blue ink because I have also got the blue word as well. So I'm just going to go around the edge. And inside the window. Oops. Okay, I am then going to open it up, and then all I do is just kind of go along where the edge of the window is, just in case you do kind of see some white peeking through if when I stick it down I'm not quite lining it up as I should be. I do apologise if now and then my voice kind of goes a little bit, or if you may see my hands quickly disappear off camera, that's because I'm grabbing a drink. I will edit out my coughing fits, but yeah, my daughter is full of germs and she decided to pass them on to mummy. Isn't she kind? So yeah, I've had a very scratchy throat. I mean, in every other sense I feel absolutely fine, so it's not a problem. You just, every now and then I get that really annoying tickle in my throat and just need to keep reaching for a drink. Right, okay, so that's that. Let's quickly add some ink around there. And then we have the wings. Now before I did them green, didn't I? So I've got a choice. I can either do them pink, purple. I've already done them green. I could do them blue, but I've inked around it blue. So I might do it purple because there is purple in here as well. So let's go with purple. So all I did was just kind of brush over, flip it over, and brush over again. Just like that. Just going to give my desk a wipe. Right, now for the fun part. I have, again, I think I got this last year from Globeland. You probably can't see it very well in camera. But it is basically, essentially, double-sided tape, but it comes in big A4 sheets. So this does have a backing on either side. I've cut them at 2 sizes. So the first one literally just fits the window, and that's what I'm going to stick my wings onto. This one is larger because I'm hoping that it will then encase the wings and then obviously stick it more firmly to the actual slide. So that's the plan. Right, sorry, I had to get a drink. So let's do this then. So the first thing I did was peel back one of the layers. And then I'm going to keep this film and somehow try and not get stuck to everything. Now I realise that this is really hard to see on camera, and I do apologise. I'm then going to fold over my wings so that they kind of do that, and then I'm going to aim roughly for the middle. Oops. It gives you just a moment just to kind of rearrange where you want things, so something like that. Then with my large piece, I'm just going to first give it a little bit of a dust off. I then kind of place this over, trying to again aim ish for the middle. Like that, and then just push the plastic, whoops, without screwing it up hopefully, around. Now you can of course laminate, that would probably be the easier option, but I thought I've got all this plastic, I might as well give it a go. Okay, so that's that done. Now I'm going to stick this to here. And then I'm just going to bring this over. And then we have our wings inside our specimen slide on both sides. And I'm just going to get my circle punch. This is, I think, 1 inch, no, 1.5 inches, this one. So I just line it up where obviously the design has that notch anyway, so you could just cut it freehand, but I like to use my circle punch just so I know that it is actually even. And then because that's now been cut out, I'm just going to add some ink around there. Okay, so there is the specimen slide. So I'm going to bring this back in. So before, I think it was on this side, wasn't it? It was on that side. So I could then pop it on this side. Oh, I don't know. Let me have a look at that one. Oh, so the wings are actually going in. So yeah, I may have it like this actually then. Yeah, I just didn't want to cover up those because I've got the dates there from the ledger paper. So I'm thinking I'm going to have this one this way. So if that goes that way, I've also got the word wings, which is going to get glued on there. So let's do that. And then we are going to bring in that washi tape again, which I've put somewhere. There it is. and that's going to go to the side. I'm just going to tear off 2 pieces so that I'm ready. Which was clearly not a good idea because I'm now stuck to both pieces. There we go. Right, so let's see if we can do this without completely messing it up first time. Oops. Okay, so just pushing again into that groove. That's one side, then we're going to pull it over, and that's where this one's going to get stuck in. Okay, so there's that. Right, happy with that. Then as we flip over, we've got our last card. So again, I'm just going to punch the hole. And then I'm going to use pistachio to go around the edge. Okay, and again we've got that lovely blue floral on the back, just so we've got some writing space as well. So that's that one, and again I think I'm just going to paper clip that one. So that goes on there, so it's not interfering with anything on that page, which is good. And then my last page, I do again have a pocket. This was the journaling card with another journaling card inside, so that's the other part of the challenge. And then these 2 pieces do actually fit inside this envelope, but it was just getting too bulky, which is why I've taken those out and I've just put those 2 in. And then we've got that back panel as well. So that is my journal full and complete. So as I said, it does kind of bow open a little bit, but I'm not fussed about that. I'm not going to be bulking it up anymore because, as I said, it's just going to be for writing gratitudes. So yeah, I am really happy with this. I think it's a nice quick project. Yeah, so very happy with that. Well, thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you've been inspired by this project. It is fun to alter a book if you haven't done one before. I have got videos where I have altered books before, so you can go and check those out. But I am absolutely loving this kit. It's so pretty and offers so much writing space, which is perfect for what I wanted it for this project. So yeah, I am really happy with this. I love how it's turned out. I really love this book cover, so I'm glad that I actually kept this and still had this in my stash. I think the cover looks really pretty as well. Everything has worked out just as I imagined, so yeah, I am very happy. I will have the Dear Dragonfly kit linked down below if you want to go and take a look yourself. Again, please do come over to the Non-Stop Papercrafts Facebook group. You'll see so many inspiring projects, not just using my kits either. We've got card makers in there, people that make paper flowers, scrapbookers. There are paper creatives of all kinds in the Non-Stop Papercrafts Facebook group, so definitely come over and check out all of the inspirational posts. Once again, thank you so much everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next crafty video. Bye for now.